kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam and McKenna here.
Hi.
Back to do another drawing video with you today. And today we're drawing
Nova
from Marvel Comics. So we're going to do a quick pencil sketch, and then we will do all the details in ink. So I'm going to just start with a rough head, maybe about like that size. I'm going to draw another circle for the neck. I'm going to draw some shoulders right here. And then I'm going to do a little, some straight line, curved lines here that kind of angle inwards. And then I'm going to do another circle shape here, be like the waist. And then another curved like U shape there. That's like the crotch. I'm going to have this leg come out like that. And then these little cylinder shapes here. And then a circle for the knee. Then I'm going to have this one come in like he's going to be like flying actually. So I'm going to have this leg come in and then the foot come down like that. And remember, it's perfectly fine to just have like really loose sketches. We're going to have another cylinder shape here. We're going to do the knee, come down like that. And then the other foot is going to kind of be angled down because he's going to be leaping into the air, flying. And then this arm, we're going to have like an action pose here where some more cylinders, curved oval shapes. You got the elbow there, and then the forearm curves up. And then we got the hand. Now this hand's going to be going forward, maybe at a little bit of an angle, so we have a oval shape for the bicep there, the elbow, and then the forearm, and then the fist. So we got kind of like a pretty heroic pose going on here. Cool. May want to make the oval for the head a little bit bigger. Yeah. This is where these are where my eyes are going to be. This line here, this is going to be kind of like where the nose is, and then the mouth. And then we got three circular shapes that are going to be turned into star blasts for his costume design. And then they're connected with just some cylinder shapes there. All right, and this is where his boot will be, right there and right there. All right, I think this will help. I'm going to do his eyeballs real quick, just kind of get an idea where his eyes are. And then maybe pencil in the point for his helmet like this. Okay. So to be perfectly honest with you, we tried to go straight to marker, but drawing straight to marker is a little bit difficult for me. I like to rough things out when I'm drawing, just to give myself a sense of the page and the composition. And even if it's just rough, I mean, even this isn't perfect, but it's okay. It's just to give myself an idea of where I want everything on the page. And I know a lot of how to draw videos, they go straight to marker and they make it look super easy. I don't want to pretend that everything has to be perfect right away. So there we go. You feel better about that now that we got a little sketch in?
Yeah.
Okay, now we can go with the marker. And I'm going to start with the star. And I'm going to do this V shape here. Like that. And that's going to be kind of where the nose is. And then we're going to have two longer lines that come out past the helmet. And then they come up. And these are just angular V shapes or upside down A's. We're basically just creating a star. So we got that. And then the middle one goes up past the helmet. Like that. All right. And then we got two slots for the eyes for the helmet. And they look like that. Just some stretched out curved W's. And then the part of the helmet where the nose is a stretched out V. And it angles down from there. So it almost forms like an M shape, so like that. Okay, and then this part of the helmet comes down like that. And then it's going to go straight up, well, at a curve, and then it's going to curve up. We're going to leave it a little shorter than the star, if possible. I just messed up here. It's okay. I could come back with my marker. Okay, then we're going to do the jaw and the chin. Both come down at almost the same angle as the helmet, but a little inside, and then it curves at the jaw right there, or the chin. And then you could add your mouth, which I do like a really stretched out M that goes up, and then down. And then I'm going to add a little area for the lip right there. All right. So now we have the neck that comes down just a little bit, like so. And then the shoulder is going to be a little bit above the neck, so the neck will actually overlap with it, like that. And then we have two shoulder pads that come out past the arm, down like that. And then this one will angle up a little bit because the arm is raised. It curves down like that. And then we have under there, just do some curve shapes to give them some muscles. And then right about here is torso, waist. That's going to come down a little straighter. And then we're going to do two lines for his crotch area. And then a line right there. And that's where we know the legs will connect. We'll bring this leg out and then in. So it basically curves out, give it a little definition. And then this leg will come at an angle like there. Make sure you don't bring it too close because he does have knees that come right there. And then it's going to flare out again and then taper down towards the ankles. We'll do the same thing on this side, like that. Good. And it's going to flare out a little again, like right about there where the ankle is. And then the foot's going to come out like that, down to a little bit of a point, back out again, and then up. Excellent. Now for this leg, because it's angled, it's going up, we're going to again come down a little bit and then flare it up just a little bit. And then this line will come down like so. Then the knee is here, so it's going to come down at a little bit of an angle right there. And then we'll come here to the calf muscle, which comes out and then tapers down like so. And then the shin and this part of the leg will come down at an angle and also get thinner at the bottom too. And then we're going to have it flare out just a little bit for the heel. Give it a little bit of a curve. There we go. Now right here, I'm going to do a couple of little squiggly lines for the knee, like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, where I go in, out, and then in again. Good. Then we're going to do some curved shapes for where the boot is. There's like a gold strap right there. And then the same on this one. And then right about here, he's got a belt along the waist. And actually what I should have done was on the side here, he's got a gold line that goes up this side of the leg. So we're just going to kind of follow the shape of this leg, and it connects like that. We wouldn't see it on the other side because it's on the other side of the leg. So okay, so now we're going to do this bicep here. So it's going to come out like that. And then the forearm is going to be thicker at the top. It's going to curve in and up. And then we're going to curve it down like so. We're going to give him a little bit of an elbow here, kind of like that. And then it's going to come out at a curve like that again. Now we're going to do the thumb. We're going to bring that line up right there. And it's going to have a little bit of a curve there. And then the thumb will come in. And we're going to do the palm, or that part of the thumb right here. Then we draw another line here. This is more of the palm right there. Then we're going to draw 4 fingers. So we're going to do 1. And as we're drawing them, they're actually going to get a little bit, they're going to go up and then back down where they get smaller. Kind of like that. And this part of the hand is going to curve in like that. That's just a real simple fist. We're going to give him his gloves, which will curve like that. And actually curves at the wrist too, because these are his little wristbands. Okay, this is looking great. Good job. Okay, now we'll do this bicep that curves like so. And then it's going to curve up and then get thinner over here. And we'll do the same thing. The wrist comes down. The forearm, we'll draw like a little kind of like knot there for the elbow. And then it's going to get thicker, and then it's actually going to curve into the side of his body like that. And we're going to do the same thing with the thumb over here, where it comes out and then goes in like that. And then have it come out like this. Then we're going to do another line here for the palm right there. And then we're going to draw the 4 fingers, 1, which are curving over around the palm, and they get a little smaller as they go down, and then we'll connect it like that. He has a curve here where we connect it, and then a curve there for his wristband. Now if we want to add a couple muscle lines, we could add curve there, curve there, and then here we could do one like that, and maybe one like that. Let's give him a couple lines. We won't get too detailed. All right, so now we're going to do the design. The last part is the design on his chest. And actually, I'm going to go a little bit lower with mine. I'm going to do it like right about down here. Make it a little longer. So we're going to start with the bottom one. And we have the A-shape, A-frame right there. Like that. Then there's going to be 2 long lines that connect to the other circles. Almost makes a W, basically. Okay, then we have, let me just pencil this in real quick so I get it right. We have 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we're going to do 1 V shape there, 1 on this side, 1 here. And you can see it's starting to circle its way around. So then we're going to do one there and one here. And then like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this one has 9. So we are going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I don't know if this really has any importance. It's just the way they designed them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, just makes it a little easier. Okay, so we're going to come down like that. And then we'll bring those two up to a point. And then we'll do one there. And one here. And they're starting to angle upwards now. And one there. And one here. And then a point. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, where we do 2 V shapes here and here. And then here and here. Here and here. There and there. And the final one, right like that. All right. Now, another thing we could do is just add a couple lines where the collarbone is. And then I'm going to add a couple lines in the neck that come out right here and right there. All right. And there's Nova.
Oh,
What do you think?
pretty good.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody wants to see what we're drawing, this is the brand new Marvel Legends Nova figure, which was made by Hasbro. So we just use our action figures to make some poses, and then we draw from them. And this is a pretty cool figure.
Yeah.
This is the Richard Rider Nova, the original character. So I'm going to erase all my messy pencil lines. And whatever toys you have at home, you can use as models and what we call in the biz photo reference. It doesn't have to actually be a photo, just reference for your drawings. Just have fun with it. Draw everything that you see around your house, any toys you have, cars, even professional artists. We use reference all the time when we're drawing things. It just helps us draw better, so we can see what we're drawing and we don't have to overthink it. You want to erase, or you want me to erase?
Sure.
You pressed down really hard.
I know.
You're getting better. Sometimes you pushed your pencil down really hard. I remember when you were little, but all kids do. Grown-ups do too. Yeah, this is much easier to erase. Let's hope I don't wrinkle your paper, right? You and your brother still aren't letting me live that one down?
No.
All right. This is the best Nova you've ever drawn.
It's the only Nova I've ever drawn.
I know, I'm joking. I haven't drawn Nova a lot either. This is probably the best Nova I've ever drawn. Just having fun with it. All right, there we go. So we're going to color Nova up.
Yep.
And what do you want to start with? So he's just basically 2-3 colors. I'm going to start with my red first, if you want to start with your red. His star here. I got a couple of pencil marks. Try to get in this little space here. We really appreciate everybody drawing with us. It's been a while. Oh, hey Keola. Keola's come to join us for a second. What do you think? You got the light blue for the eyes. Here's a whoop, figure just fell. You can see him there. And you could draw in marker or color in marker. You can color in crayon, whatever, color pencil, whatever you prefer.
The dark blue.
Yeah. There's some dark blues and some yellows. He's more of a gold, but we don't have a gold crayon, so we're just going to use some yellow for that part of his costume. I'm going to actually start with this really pale yellow, and then I'm going to add some darker yellow, brighter yellow, I should say. Maybe add a little bit of orange into it as well. If you have any requests that you would like to see us draw, please let us know. And make sure to click the like button before, when you're done with finishing your drawing or watching this video. Likes are really important, so make sure to click those like buttons. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and help spread the word by sharing the tweets or the Facebook posts or anywhere else where you may have seen these videos. We really appreciate that. You haven't read any Nova stories, have you?
No.
We should read some. I haven't read any of the new stuff. I have the entire run of the original series. That's a good one. It kind of ended and left some plot holes that I don't know if I've ever finished reading those. So Nova was created by a writer named Marv Wolfman, and he was originally known as something else because he just created it for his own, what they call a fanzine. And then years later, he sold the character to Marvel, and they redesigned it, and it became, officially became Nova. And he worked on the origin, fixed it up, and then it became what it is today, which is pretty cool. Had a different way of creating the character. A lot of times they pay you to create a character, and you have to do what they ask, and he kind of did it on his own, kind of like when we create our characters, and then he developed into who he became. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of gold or orange into him. Just here and there. I thought we had some gold crayons, but I guess not.
I think the yellow looks fine too.
Yeah, it makes them a little brighter. The important thing is to have fun.
Yep.
Alright. Even though his costume is simple, I always like this design on his chest.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start with this blue and then darken them up. So, kind of is very focused on his coloring here. I'm just blabbering away. You could watch this video with the sound off and you wouldn't you wouldn't miss much.
No.
Maybe we should do like while we're coloring, we can do in the future, we'll do a little bit more history about the characters, and then we could record that separately and people could just listen to us. Because now while we're drawing, it's hard to come up with to talk at the same time when we're drawing.
I'm done.
Look at that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Is he flying in space? Is he on Earth?
Maybe he's just jumping.
You could draw some energy blast coming from his.
Yeah.
So this character was actually supposed to be kind of like Spider-Man. Not his powers, but just the fact that he's a teenage kid, a high school kid. who got these powers from a dying alien, I believe, from the Nova Corps. Kind of reminds me of Green Lantern a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And
Can you give me one of the oranges?
yeah, sure. This one, yeah. Then he got his powers and became a superhero. In the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, they have the Nova Corps, which he is a member of, but they never had the Richard Rider Nova. So I wonder if he's going to be in the movie someday.
Probably.
What do you think out there, everybody? Do you guys want to see Richard Rider in the movies? Anybody a Richard Rider Nova fan? I know they have a younger version now of the character. I don't know anything about that. The younger version, what their name is, who they are.
Okay, he has a cosmic blast now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. That looks good. All right. So I just went in with the lighter blue. I'm going to add this other darker blue just in certain areas. Give them some shadow. So again, if anybody has any requests, let us know so we can draw or help you draw something that you're interested in. I know your brother wants to do more Pokemon. Those are always fun to draw. Those are the quickest videos.
Yeah.
I guess I should draw some energy blast too.
Yeah.
I don't have as much room. All right, there we go. What do you think? Not bad?
Yeah.
Oh, the shoulder pad moved. So, pose your figures around, have fun with them. You can do any type of poses you want. Action figures don't always have the perfect anatomy, but they're pretty close, especially new ones. And it can help you learn how to draw figures. Back when I was McConaughey's age, all I had was a wooden mannequin figure. I didn't have cool, and the action figures weren't very posable.
Yeah.
Back when I was a kid, so we couldn't really get them in these cool poses, and they didn't have perfect anatomy. They were just kind of like very stiff.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Show it for the camera. So yeah, thanks for drawing with us. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video and got something out of it, and we will be back again soon. Peace, love, and art.